Chianti del Barone Ricasoli. When did you make the first vintage of this wine? How long history does this wine have?
Well, this was always made. This is the most simple. Let me explain a little bit, Andreas, the difference between Chianti and Chianti Classico, because even the Italians get confused. Okay, so are two separate appellations. There are two separate territories, and Chianti originally was the wine that was made in this small territory between Florence and Siena. Then everybody was producing it a little bit everywhere, even outside Tuscany, and so when it was already too late, they called Chianti Classico the original area where Chianti was. Okay, so Broglio Ricasoli is located in the very historical site
in the center of the Chianti Classico,
and is 100% Chianti Classico. Our Chianti is selected with nearby producers that produce for us our Sangiovese. And what's the purpose of a Chianti? The difference between Chianti and Chianti Classico is very simple. Chianti is made to be enjoyed young. It's more approachable, more easy, and you can pair it with a lot of dishes. Chianti Classico normally, when it's well made, can be held for many, many years, and is a wine with a bigger structure and, of course, a little bit more expensive as well.
But this is, this is a quite light and fresh and very drinkable wine, I would say, and also still with some nice texture. But it's, a lot of fresh berries like blueberries and cherries, and not very tannic. So is this stainless steel matured, or is it?
Yes, Andreas. Here we don't have any oak, and we want to keep this freshness, and has this hint of small red fruit, violet, that makes this wine very enjoyable. One suggestion. If you have a nice Chianti and you get in love with it, don't put it in the cellar. Enjoy it young. The younger, the better.
And also, we need to talk about the grape here, because it's the main grape is, of course, Sangiovese. And Sangiovese, it means Jupiter's blood. Is that correct? And correct. Why? Can you just tell us the story about the grape?
Yeah, you have to know, and many probably don't even realize, but Sangiovese is the most important red grape variety of Central Italy. And many appellations are using this kind of grape variety. Having said that, it's like there are so many differences because there are many different clones, depends where it's cultivated. And I consider Sangiovese like the rainbow, where you have all the colors inside, in the color in the sense of diversity, differences. And but normally Sangiovese is a grape variety that gives some good acidity, nice tannins, a great food, a great wine for food that matches. This is part of our culture, I always explain, because we are used to drink, enjoy wine only with food. And therefore, this kind of grape variety is very suitable for any dish that has a little of fat content. So from salami, sandwich with cheeses, getting to roast beef or red meat or even white meat. And in some cases, I always suggest a nice Chianti Classico with some roasted seafood.
Oh, yeah. And if I say to you, this is also a wine, I would say, that you could serve a little bit cooler than like a more mature Chianti Classico. This is, a very, very fresh and drinkable, refreshing wine. So, they're like 15, 16 degrees in a big glass, and just
you have been stealing this sentence because I was going to say it. Especially in summertime, when it's warm or hot outside, keep this bottle in the fridge for 5-10 minutes, and then you will enjoy it even more.